Hello everybody, this is Dr. Naveen Rawat, and this is a short tutorial on using Google Classroom for submitting your assignment work and for submitting quizzes as well. So I'll be guiding you step by step as to how to use them. So let's go ahead and see the page for the class as an instructor that I have. You will see that there are 4 tabs that are accessible to me, and under the people tab what I'm going to do is I'm going to add myself as a student. Okay, so I have an additional Gmail account, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type that email account and send an invitation. And this is a typical process of adding a student to the Google Classroom, and so an email notification should be available in my student account. As you can see, I have an invitation that I have just received. Okay, so you guys will also receive probably an invitation like this, and then you can go ahead and click join in your email. Okay, and you have to choose your right account that you have provided to the university, and once you click on that, it will ask you for joining the given class, and here you can just go ahead and say join. Okay, and once you do that, it will take you to your Google Classroom page. Okay, and as you can see, the page is already active. A lot of students have already been added, and you can see this is my student account. Okay, so now in the student account I had only 3 tabs, but in my instructor account, as you can see, there are 4 tabs, and under classwork you will see that a lot of things have already been posted regarding your induction program and your foundation classes. So under this section you can see that the faculties have posted quizzes. So let's go back to the student account and try attempting one of the quizzes that has been posted. Okay, so here you will see under the physics related activities there is a quiz that was posted to understand your previous experience with online learning. So you can go ahead and click on that as a student, and you have to click on the tab once more, and the quiz should be visible to you. Okay, so you can just go ahead and click on this quiz, and it will take you to the Google Forms page, and you just have to be patient here a little bit. And so as you can see, the form has opened up, so you can put in your information, the email address you have been using to submit the form, and your name. I'm just going to use a random name, and then you can go ahead and make your choices of the form, right? So which tools are familiar? I have used all of them actually, and so typically just make your selections. So here you might get MCQs or short answer format, long answer format questions. So depending on the quiz that the faculty gives you, you might have different options to choose from, and maybe we'll do a specific video later on those available options. Okay, so once you're done with your selections, you can just go ahead and click submit, and once you hit submit, generally you will get a notification that the form has been submitted. Okay, so now as a student I have submitted this form. So let's see, if I go to the instructor tab, I should be able to see this submission. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down and look at the submission that I have. So I'll have to open the quiz from my personal account as a faculty, and so you can see under the response section, if I click on that, I should be able to find myself under the individual responses. So it's probably going to be the latest one. So let me go to the last one, and there it is. Okay, so I can see the response of the quiz that has been submitted from the student profile. Okay, so it's a straightforward method. Anytime you get stuck, you can definitely watch this video, or you can contact one of your faculty members. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this response because this was just a practice session. So continuing on these lines, time to time what you will see is the faculties are going to post some assignments which you will probably need to turn in. So let me create an assignment live right now, and this is just going to be basically a sample document that can be submitted. So just to show you guys how the submission will work. Okay, and I'm just going to type in some instructions. There we go. And then basically a typical assignment might be of certain marks, so I can choose that. And then I don't want to assign it to all the students. This is just a sample document submission, so I'm going to choose just myself from the list, and I'm just going to categorize it wherever I can find it, and then I'm going to say assign. So as a faculty now I have assigned this quiz to my student profile. So let's go back to the student profile and see if the assignment is visible or not. Okay, so I'm just going to refresh the page and just let it do its thing. So if you scroll down under the physics tab, I should be able to see the assignment, and there it is, the latest one. So if I want to submit the assignment as a student, what I have to do is I can go back to the stream, and it will be visible there as well. And you should also get a notification on your email, and we can check that. So let me go back to my email account of the student, and as you can see, it just got updated. So I have the notification as well that there is an assignment due. Okay, and so one can open the email and submit it from here, or you can go back to your Google Classroom page, and here you can see and click on view assignment. Okay, so on the right hand side you will see an option to submit your work. Okay, so I'm just going to say add or create, click on that. So the sample file is saved on my computer, so I'm going to click on file, and I'm just going to say upload. So once you have done your work in PDF or Word format, you can just go ahead and upload it from your computer. Okay, so I have a sample document that I want to submit, so I can select that, and it will get uploaded. You have to be patient here, it might take some while depending on the file size. Okay, and once you have uploaded it, it will give you the option to turn in your work. Okay, so you just have to go ahead and click it, and then click it once again, and that's about it. So I think this is pretty straightforward. It should show that you have turned in your work, and now when I go back to the as a faculty login, I should be able to see the work that you have turned in for the assignment. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the document, and I can see one work has been turned in, so I can click on that, and I can see the student link. It's physics for all, and he has turned in the work, and if I click on it, I should be able to see the document that has been turned in. And usually the faculty will grade your submission and give the appropriate marks depending on how you have performed in the assignment. And let me just assign some grade, and then hit return, and basically that will show in your student tab that you have got a grade of 9 out of 10. Okay, so let's go back to the student tab and see if you are able to see the grade that the faculty has assigned. Okay, and there you go. So under your document you are able to see that a grade of 9 out of 10 has been assigned, and there is option to give some private comments to the teacher as well, so that you can communicate regarding the assignment if you have any questions or any doubts. And additionally, what you can do is you can go back to your classwork section, and under the classwork section there is the option of viewing your work. Okay, so if you click on that, all the work that you have submitted, you will be able to see that, and we are able to see the sample document submission, and also the grade that has been assigned for that work can be seen. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful for you to understand in simple terms as to how to go ahead and submit your assignment work and your quizzes. And if you have any issues or difficulties, I would recommend that you talk to your faculties about it and get it sorted out. Okay, thank you very much.